Hi guys, my name is Michael. Welcome to Python Made Easy. Today we're going to be talking about tuples. A tuple is another sequence data type that is similar to the list. A tuple consists of a number of values separated by commas. Unlike lists, however, tuples are enclosed within parentheses. The main difference between lists and tuples are lists are enclosed in brackets and their elements and size can be changed, while tuples are enclosed in parentheses like this and cannot be updated. Tuples can be thought of as read-only lists. So this is an example of tuples. So let's look at this line right here. So we have our tuples right here, and we have string, number, integers, we have floats, and we have another string right here. Then we have our second tuples right here, which only has 1, 2, 3 and John. So now we want to print out the values from them, and there are different ways that we can print out the values getting different results. So the first print out right here, this first print out we're only using the name tuples, that's the variable name, and this will print the complete tuples out, that the whole list here. Then for the second one, this one right here, now if you notice that we have the tuples, the variable name as usual, but we now have a bracket, then 0 in it, then closing bracket. Now this one we are just specifying what we want to print out. So right here we are specifying we just want to print out 0, with 0 is the index number of A, B, C, D right here. So moving on, again we have our tuples, we have 1 right here. So moving right here, we want to print this out. So it has a starting index of 1 and an ending index of 3. Printing elements of the tuple starting from second till third. So basically it's going to print out, we have our 1 starting from 1, so let's come up here, it's going to print out 7, 8, 6, then end on John, which is where it's going to stop, John. So we have this again, printing out this line, then light it so you can see it. So we want to print out this, but we just put 2, so we have our starting index where to start printing, but we did not put where it's going to end. So say here it says print elements of tuples starting from third element. So it's going to print out on the third element, that's going to be from 2.23 all the way to here. Then this print the contents of the tuples twice. So basically this just concatenates the two variables together, the values in them, that's the items. We have tuples, that's here, this one, and tiny tuples, that's this other one. So this is going to concatenate, it's just going to concatenate the values, the items in each variable. So let me print it out so you can see how it works. So you can see it right here, how everything is printed out. This gives us twice, that's this here. So we have twice, and this is the two variables together, all the values printed out as 1. So let's move on. Let's come down. It says the following code is invalid with tuple. because we are tempted to update a tuple which is not allowed. Similar case is possible with list. So let's run this. Okay, this is right here. We have an error which is on tuples line right here. This is not valid for tuples, but it will work if we're using it for a list. So let me remove this. You can see it's working for the list. And right here we also indicated where we wanted this number to be assigned to. That's the index number where it's to be assigned to. We took the number 2. So if we go to check this and index, this will be 0, it will be 1, and this will be 2. So we are automatically replacing the value that is here with 1000. Okay, let's move on. Characteristics of tuples. Tuples items. Tuple items are ordered, unchangeable, and allow duplicate values. Tuple items are indexed. The first item has an index of 0, the second item has an index of 1. Ordered. When we say that tuples are ordered, it means that the items have a defined order and that order will not be changed. Unchangeable. Tuples are unchangeable, meaning that we can not change, add or remove items after the tuples has been created. Allow duplicates. Since tuples are indexed, they can have items with the same value. So we have here, we have apple and apple. So let me print this out. It works. So if you want to find out the numbers of items in a variable or in a tuple, what you need to do, you can just use the length like this, right underneath like this, to get the number of items in a tuple. So let's print this out. So we have 3, that's apple, banana, and cherry. Create a tuple with 1 item. To create a tuple with only 1 item, you have to add a comma after the items, otherwise Python will not recognize it as a tuple. So we have an example right here. So we have our apple, then after the apple and the double quotation mark we have our comma. So let's print this out. So you can see here we have our tuples, and if we don't add the comma, it's going to turn into a string. So that's why we see underneath here for this one we have a string right here instead of a tuple. So let me give an example. So let me add a comma. So we have tuple. Tuple items mix data types. A tuple can contain different data types. So we have a string, we have integers, we have boolean right here, all mixed together. We have all of them together. We have string, integers, and boolean. Let's print this out and see. Boom, it works. What is the data type of a tuple? So if you want to find out the data type of a tuple, you're going to use this type, then the parenthesis, then the variable you want to check. So let's run this, and we can see here is a tuple. If you want more information, I'm going to leave some links to some sites you can get wonderful information from. Thanks for watching, subscribe and like. Bye.